Hi, I'm Demi, and I wanted to share with you a little of what Wealthy Women Now Master Circle is all about. This is a really incredible and very special women's mastermind and coaching group. It's curated for women who have all achieved a certain level of success. They have a proven track record of success. So they bring as much into the group as they get out of it. And this makes incredible things happen because when you have really incredible women coming together to do incredible things, and it's powerful. All of us in this group have a message that feels bigger than us. And whether everyone is crystal clear on exactly what that message is and how they want to make an impact with it, they sense that they are being called to share a message that just feels bigger than them. We also recognize that this next level of success that we're feeling called to play, we want to do it in a different way. And quite honestly, I created this group for me because all of us in the group have similar guilty secrets of success. On the outside, we all looked very successful, but on the inside, still felt very alone. We have done things that our friends, our peers are in awe of, but we still felt like something was missing. And this next level of success, we all feel inspired to play. The drive, go, produce, kind of masculine way of doing it, we sense we don't want to do it in that way. And like I said, I created this group for me because I felt inspired I felt this instinct, and I really do believe it's a primitive feminine instinct to reach out and circle up. I believe it's one of our female superpowers. We've been doing it for thousands of years. We have been circling as women around fires and hearths and bedsides and gardens and parlors and chapels and courthouses and coffee shops. It's what we do as women. We come together to connect, support, to nurture, to heal, to midwife and mentor, and remind each other of our magnificence. This is what we do. It's our instinct. It's our truest essence when we don't feel threatened, right? And in that masculine go, drive, we feel threatened. And when we do, we have a tendency to judge and compare and compete and drive ourselves into the ground to exhaustion. And I didn't want to do this next thing that I felt called to do that way. I wanted to surrender into what we call sacred sisterhood. Because it's that essence. And when we let go of that judging and comparing and competing, we have access to our true essence to reach out and connect and support. And that's what this group is all about, right? We also do deep coaching work here because we all recognize that the very thing that got us to the success we're experiencing today is also the very thing keeping us there. And we've all done a lot of work, and we know that we all want to go deeper, and that's what we do here. We gather in person a few times a year to do the deep work, right? Because we recognize that the presenting problem is never the problem, and unless we address it at the root level and really work with those root patterns, the future that we create is just going to be some version of the past in a different color or flavor. And we're committed to creating something different together. So we dive in and work with it at that level, because when you do, you have access to creating an exponential future and changing the pattern of the past to something extraordinary. And we're really committed to doing that. We're committed to doing that, to creating the extraordinary while not losing the life that we love in the process, right? And so we will work 6 different areas. One is vision. It's getting really clear on what that vision is. Because fuzzy targets don't get hit. We work with clarifying our message. Like I said, all of the women here really feel, that next thing, it's not just about profitability. We recognize that money is a powerful tool to make a bigger impact, but we're purpose-driven and impact-focused, and that all revolves around a message that we feel called to deliver and to make an impact with. And so we work that message because a lot of times you can sense what that message is, but it's hard to put it into words because it's so much the water that you swim in. And having powerful women give you that mirror back and help you realize what that message is. Part of it is really diving into our past, really uncover, the things that really matter most to us and why they do. And being able to articulate it, we need each other's help for that. That's really powerful work that we do around that one. We work lifestyle design, and lifestyle design is where we establish what wealth means to us. It means different things to everyone, and you've got to really establish what it means to you. And when we do that, then we can anchor that lifestyle with rhythms, rituals, practices, and traditions that we do on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis to really anchor that life that we love so we don't lose it in creating the extraordinary. We work habits, right? And with habits, where we're anchoring that lifestyle design so that it's not just a fleeting concept or an idea, but it's something that's really anchored into longevity patterns that are going to stay with us, our whole lives. We also work mindset. That's one of the components, and that's where we do that deeper work, right? Because, the only difference between you and anybody else that is experiencing the success that you want to experience or the lifestyle that you want to experience is 6 inches. It's these 6 inches. It's the stories that we're telling ourselves. It's the fear of judgment that we have of what other people are going to say about us. It's all of that stuff. And this is a clearinghouse. It's a safe and sacred space where we can examine those things and work with them on the root level so that they're not limiting us, so that we can make an impact and not be afraid of what other people think. Because one of the things that I know to be true is if you want to make a significant impact, it's not going to be an impact for everybody. It's you being what I call your uniqueness, your weird duckness. And that brilliance has been squashed in your past. And so we have survival patterns to hide it and dim it. And so when we work with that, you're able to really expose it and be your brilliant self as boldly and beautifully as you're meant to in the world. And that's how you're going to make an impact. That's how your message is going to come alive. And sometimes you need support in doing that. So we work that piece. And then we work strategy. And strategy is a bit of that masculine construct where we make sure that we have our time is organized, our patterns, our goals, that we're able to be clear and focused. And we do it in a feminine way. We don't do it in that drive way. So we're really working within honoring our rhythm, our personal rhythm, our physical body, working within our, we all have our feminine nature is to work within that rhythm of rigor and surrender. We aren't meant as women to go in a linear line. We go in this pattern of, out and effort and production, and then we have this tendency to just want to settle into surrender. I always knew I was an all or nothing person. I just didn't realize that my own body it wanted to dictate that. I was dictating it from here, and when I did, I would drive, and then I'd experience these things called energy hangovers and go to burnout, right? By really working within my own body's nature, I can really work with that rigor and surrender proactively instead of reactively. Here, when you surrender, you have more time to tap into your creativity and really honor that your feminine superpowers. So that's that structure piece. We mastermind here, right? So that's why, this group is also curated with all brilliant women who have done amazing things, bring really masterful skills to the table in everything from marketing, design, speaking, business, coaching, money, management, and leadership. So imagine if for your business, you had a board of directors in all those different areas that you could come to with any challenge that you had in life or business, anything from, an employee to making a new offer, to speaking on stages, to making bigger proposals than you've ever made before, to, putting together your own events and groups. You could come to and get that support and feedback and referrals and coaching or any type of thing. It's amazing. We're not meant to do it alone, and as women, we recognize that. This is a group where you can come and not only not do it alone, but do it together with incredible women you're in awe of, who have expertise in fields that can really help you access more and help you shorten your success curve so that you can do it in a way you can make a bigger impact without losing the life that you love in the process. You can do more and be healthier and happier as a result of it, right? And you can have a whole hell of a lot more fun in doing it, right? We have a tendency to have a lot of fun together as well. So we're brilliant at that as women as well. So if you're curious to see if this group might be a good fit for you, then reach out. Let's connect. I'd love to have a chat.